She almost pressed end stream instead of transition. Welcome. Onyo indeed, but it's okay. She stopped herself. Her room is very warm and stuffy right now. And her belly is full of fish. Because Mama Taiga made fish. And that's all she's eating. Fish and rice. Living the life right now. Fish is expensive, and she was like, you know what? Mama Taiga bought it. Free fish is always the best kind of fish. Kape, everyone. Nakalai, she hasn't done much today. She hasn't done much to be proud of herself about, you know? She feels like she hasn't, like, ticked off stuff on her list of things to do. Maybe she should work on stuff. After stream, anyway. I feel like she needs to do something. You know, something needs to be done. Potentially. Maybe, who knows? Who knows at this point? Who knows? But oh, it's okay. Today we're playing lots of demos. Which, she's never sure how she should, like, how she should play this kind of stream, right? Because sometimes you just don't know what to do with demos. Kate, chill, Kate, welcome. Kate, welcome. She never knows how to like, especially with games like on YouTube, you have to set the game up and everything. Kate, welcome. She never knows what to do. But honestly, today has been a lot of event organization. As you can tell, if you've been on Twitter at all, a lot of announcements. A lot of announcements in terms of the cafe. She's been kind of busy sorting all those out. So hopefully cows would enjoy. Back with pizza. What type? What's the topping? Welcome, Uncle. Hello. Look forward to it. It's a very new thing, you know, having VTubers appear in person. Because obviously a lot of VTubers prefer to not be perceived in person. So it's nice to find VTubers that are okay doing so. Barbecue meat feast. Oh, did you get like a Domino's? She hasn't had Domino's, like the brand Domino's, or like any kind of fast food pizza in terms of like brand chain ones in ages. She doesn't remember the last time she got a Domino's and such. Roku and Fury built different? Yeah, like they're gals that don't mind being perceived in person. Is Tori going to TwitchCon? No, she does not have the money for that. Plus, she's too socially awkward to go to those kind of things. Like, she knows a few gals going, she knows a few VTubers going, but like, she would be too shy to talk because it's basically a networking event. Isn't it? Like, you go and talk to people and like be like, oh, you're kind of cool, let's collaborate. You think Tori can't even do that online? You think she can do that in person? Absolutely not. She's socially awkward. Why do you think we're playing a game called Asocial Giraffe today? She's just a little bit awkward. It's a local place called Tiger Bite. Did you order it from there because it's called Tiger Bite? She's fine. Like, it's interesting, right? Because she's an introvert, but also at the same time she's an extrovert, but in the right situations. So like, in her cafe where she has control of, like, the cafe, she's usually very, very social. She's quite good at yapping. But when she's surrounded by people she doesn't know, she, like, becomes super introverted. Like, it takes her a lot of energy to, like, talk to new people a lot of the time. She performed well and said, yeah, she's performing in MCM this weekend. She can perform fine. It's just, it's talking to people. Like, you know, every time she talks to somebody new, she finds out they're either weird or they're, like, 17, okay? Like, it's, the community's too young and she's too scared and she's too socially awkward. I'm the same, to be honest. Yeah, it's quite common in people. Like, people just a bit shy, right? But she's just not, she's particularly shy. Like, she's pretty shy in terms of not, talking to new people, so she's not really sure how she would enjoy TwitchCon, per se. What do you call it when preschool does? It's just a school play. She used to do what? She was Mother 4 in a midnight summer's dream, a midsummer's night dream, a midsummer's whatever the fuck that one is. But yeah, she used to be in school plays back when she was a little wee cub. She was Mother 4, and she was one of the. She was a tree in one of these shows. She forgot what show it was. She actually has a DVD of her playing the Dormouse from Alice in Wonderland somewhere in this house. No idea where it is. And by God, will none of you ever see it. She's excellent at yapping. She's fine at yapping, but like, she doesn't have a problem talking to people. Right? She has a problem when she leaves, and then she thinks about the conversation she has, and then she has, like, anxiety about what they thought about her when she's having that conversation. So she, like, goes back and has post-yapping clarity, and then she gets sad. So, she's awkward because she knows what the aftermath is. Tori did well, but her performance was a bit wooden. Terrible. She was a great tree, actually. She liked it when there wasn't any lines. Kate, come here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for popping by. Enjoy the rest of your day. Me just yelling internally, why'd you say that? Yeah, sometimes Tori goes back. Like, even sometimes off the stream, she'll end stream and she'll be like, why did she say that? Oh, no. And then she'll think you all hate her. Like, but she feels like that's quite common, right? Like, what do you mean you don't have anxiety? Like, Kate, Speedy, Kate. She feels like that's very common in people. Like, people isn't that normal? Isn't that normal to, like, go back and have post-yap clarity? No? Maybe it's just her. But yeah, it's why, like, things like TwitchCon, like, when she has to introduce herself, she gets very, self-conscious and shy. Cause, like, like, let's say she has to talk to people, especially because, you know, she's only a wee gal, you know? She's only a tiny little gal. She's not a Twitch partner or anyone big in the industry. She's just a gal. So, like, she gets very anxious whenever she goes and talks to somebody, because, like, what if they look at her like, ew, affiliate peasant, you know? Like, yeah, she doesn't know. She gets anxiety, so she doesn't like talking to people unless she gets introduced to people. Then she can yap. Welcome. Post-yap clarity implies you talk to people, but like, so even at the cafe sometimes, Mary Senpai, like even in the cafe, sometimes she says something and she goes home and she goes, they're gonna think she's fucking weird now. Anything she says, she'll just be like, oh. But it's weird because she doesn't think that of people. Like, she doesn't go, oh, that gal was a bit weird. Like, she doesn't think that. So why would other people think that? Right? That's which becomes more of a internal struggle at that point. You have a lot of fear? Relatable. But at the same time, like, 90% of the time it's fine. Once she's in a... Like, she has to read the room when she, like, joins a conversation or, like, she gets introduced. She needs to read how they're like. Like, you know, you can kind of read people when you get to her age. When you get a little bit ancient and older. You're starting to able to, like, read people. In a sense, especially when you work in, like, service industry and you see a lot of different gals in your lifetime, you kind of know how to read people and you kind of know how to stop yourself from certain jokes. And sometimes she kind of goes, okay, like, you're fine, but she knows some of her jokes will not land. You get her? Does it make it better that when it comes to customers, even if someone thought weird, they almost certainly consider it a good thing? Yeah, like, weird. She's not thinking, like, weird negative. She's not thinking weird positive, because everybody's a little bit weird. She's a tiger on Twitch right now. Like, that's a little bit weird. But that's fine. She's thinking more like, let's avoid her kind of weird. Is a demon control people that scares easily? I'd be the first to be possessed. Oh no, that's a movie, isn't it? Like it's like a movie, right? She doesn't know. She hasn't kept up with the movies. No. Just going to do. Everybody hates me anyway. That's not true. That's not true at all. Tori doesn't hate you. She hates the fact that you order your tickets very late and your food order very late. But now she knows she can call you out on stream. I can guarantee nobody was there going, let's avoid her. We had a great experience. Aw, thank gal. Thank gal. She's quite loud as a gal as well, so she's a bit self-conscious about that. Like, you know how some people are a little bit like, oh, she's kind of loud and obnoxious. She's a bit scared about that too. But to be fair, she has to be loud because nobody can hear her at cons. Don't remember which one. Yeah, she doesn't know which movie that is, but she knows a movie where, like, if your heart rate goes too high from fear, you die. Which, you know, seems a little bit counterproductive. She hopes more gals will come by for the cafe, though. For those going to Vexpo, let her know. She wants to know. She might do, like, a little goodie bag for gals. Because she used to do goodie bags for gals for Vexpo. We have lots of plans for Vexpo, so she's very excited. Very excited to go. It does seem like it's only 3 months away. Which is, like 3 months and like 2 weeks away? Disgusting. You can't travel to a con of not being in the UK? That is fair. She feels like if any con, if you're international, just go to Vexpo. I'm traveling from super far away. Do you get a gift bag? Okay, she'll give you a gift bag of non-British things. Right? Of non-British things. Cause like, what are you gonna do with a Jaffa cake? Now, I was trying to think what would be a good gift bag. Maybe like tea cakes? Tea cakes are quite British. Bag of chicken feet? That's a health and safety issue. We're gonna make the poorest health and safety guy have an aneurysm? Crumpets? Would you like she'll buy you a pack of crumpets, but she can't. That would be a weird thing to serve at a cafe. Plus, for a real good crumpet, you need to toast the crumpet. She doesn't have a toaster. She's not gonna carry a toaster with her. Crumpets are great, but you have to... The way you have crumpets is that you put them in a toaster, you toast it, and you put a bit of butter in it. Oh. 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 They're so good. Like, just butter on crumpets? Chef's kiss. She'll buy you some, Matula, but it's not gonna be as good. It's not gonna be as good. It just feels like it's not as decadent when it's not crispy. You'd have to have them while you're in the UK. It might do. Then again, some crumpets last for like 4 or 5 days. So because she normally has to go get a restock for Vexpo anyway, so she will be in the local shops. She can't get it. She can't serve it to you at the cafe because that's a whole nother level of health and safety. Unless the menu will be crumpets, but you know when you could serve something, but you don't want to because it's not as good without it being toasted. Spoons, yeah, you can go for spoons. You can go to spoons, but they don't do crumpets. Yeah. Then again, most brekkie places don't do crumpets. She's pretty sure. Are you staying until like until the Monday? Are you coming on like the Thursday? You coming on the Friday? What's the plan for most gals of Expo? She's there to set up, so when did she book her thing? Wait. She didn't remember. Is she going up on Friday or is she going up on Thursday? Wait. Friday. She's going up on the Friday. There we go. Walking? You're not even in the country! Renana? You should though. Everybody should come to the UK for Vexpo. Arriving on Wednesday and leaving on Monday. Wednesday? What are you doing for 48 hours? Where are you arriving? Are you arriving to Birmingham International Airport? Are you arriving at Birmingham? If you're arriving in London, she could have organized a Toby trip. Arriving in evening on Thursday, flying back home on Tuesday morning. Oh, so people are like having a decent amount of time between each event. She likes how some of y'all are arriving before Tori does. And she's part of the event. Maybe she should add another day. The problem is she's worried about carrying stuff, honestly. Didn't someone have to... Yeah, they did have a... But it was a real toaster. That was like a cardboard toaster. Plus, like... It's the electronics that's the problem. Calde, Mr. Donut. Talk about Mr. Donut. Oh, she would love a Ponde ring right now. Poop that. Damn! You come in and talk about shit and then tell her to die? Damn. Powerful. Does Tori need help setting up? No, she'll have lots of hands and paws. She's pretty sure she can probably make furry work. Drag that weasel into the cafe. To be fair, Furry did help set up the cafe on Las Vexpo, so we can probably use her. No, it is sometimes funny because like Vexpo's run by by a tiny group of people. Like honestly, they're so tightly knit and like supportive of each other. It's so impressive, but also they have two hands, you know? Like there's only a few gals and they're trying to set up this crazy stuff. At one point they stole her helper. She had a helper setting up stuff. They stole them for a solid like 45 minutes. Gone was her helper and she's there like, okay, well, guess she's on her own. But it's okay. She'll always figure it out most of the time. Plus, we're not open on Friday. She's not really sure what the Vexpo plan is on Friday. Does she know if there's like a concert? But you think she has time to go and cha-cha? She's setting up. So you might see her just crying in a corner. But that's okay. Mostly gonna be, what's the word, when you, troubleshoot stuff. To the evening concert, yeah, it'll give her time to, like, set up everything. Though now she is kind of tempted to stay an extra night. So that she could start set up really early. Because it's still, like, 2 and a bit hours drive for her. Got the full luggage flight this time, so you have room for extra gifts. Yeah, if you have gifts for, like, the other Moe Livers, too. She can post it to them. But if it is just an evening concert, it means that Tori has a bit of time. She's tempted to come up on the Thursday. She'll have to see. But it does cost money. And it is one less day for her to do stuff. Because normally, you know, she's, like, busy printing out stuff and all that. Oh, to travel up the day before or be underslept. Who knows? Wait. Oh, she's too short again! Go! No! Copy. Welcome. Thank you for the head pat. Tori doesn't need sleep. Tori needs sleep when she's driving for 2.5 hours on one straight road. Though there's a few things she really wants to bring, but she doesn't really have the space. So she's trying to she's considering hiring a van for the weekend, but also she's not sure how she feels about driving a van. Is she allowed to drive a van? She's not sure if she's allowed to drive a van. My party van? There's no party. It's just several equipments. Because it barely fits in her car. She would not like it. Like, it barely fits. If she rents a van, she can bring everything. But she'll have to think about it, because yeah, it barely fits everything. The stuff at the cafe in her car. Her car is pretty chunky. Like, it's a pretty chunky car. Normal license covers a van. Should be a guy with a van. Should be a guy with a van. How exciting is that? Her and her little white van. Though a lot of cons do use vans, but it's not as comfy. You know, the funniest thing is that her car doesn't have a clutch. Like, it doesn't have, like, a gearbox either. It's like it has a gear knob, which is, like, on the wheel. And she doesn't think, you know, the thing that most cars have. The little stick. She doesn't have one of those. So if she has to drive a car without one, she's gonna be like, how the hell do you do this? Go, evening, Abby. Welcome. Hello. Welcome to Tori existing and talking about how she's gonna travel to Vexpo. She has no idea. Giant van. Big van. What are we yapping? We're yapping about potentially she might have to get a van for this upcoming Vexpo to bring all her stuff. She'll have a guess. She'll have to see. Because there's a few things she has planned. And she's kind of, oh, that would be very nice for a card event. You haven't decided where not to go yet? But you should. Does her license state that too? She's not sure. You get Moe a Toyota Alphard if you win the lottery? You think she knows what that is? She knows, car and what an SUV looks like. a glorious van. She does like a good van. But you have MCM and Dokumi bankrupting me. But this is in September. You have like 3 months to like recover. Plus, you get to come to Moe. You get to come to an actual cafe event. She feels like it's a good place to like meet UK like VTubers too. Even though before this we were talking about how Tori is too socially awkward to go to TwitchCon because she doesn't want to talk to people. So like it's a bit of a it's a bit typical of her. I'm already afraid of the line for Moe. So she is working on stuff on how to like organize the queue. There will be some sort of measure to help that. Like she might just do like a sign up on the day, like a little sign up sheet where you can sign up for times of the day, and like half the cafes like that, and the other half the cafe you are walking. So at least like you can, if you wake up early enough and put your name down early enough, you might have time slots for those kind of things. The Sunday Vexpo queue, he was in for like 2+ hours. No, it was, I mean, you have to understand, it was 2+ hours for the whole weekend. Like from opening till closing. Maybe the first 20 minutes of Saturday Vexpo, there was like a, ooh, we could do this. And then the queue started growing. Find the queue before the cafe opens. There'll be a time sheet. Would you rather book a slot for a group? It'll probably be a maximum, like each slot would have a maximum of like 4 people. So like you'd put your name down. You have to really think about how to make sure that, you know, people show up, etc, etc. Earlier, I said I had to wait too long. I think it was in the queue for 40 minutes. 40 minutes is still really long. Like, she honestly feels so bad that, like, people queued for so long. Because, like, she kind of, as much as she wants to, like, you know, let everybody come in as soon as they can. But you just didn't have enough space. And, we didn't really want to rush people. Can you imagine just, like, you waited for 2 hours, you sit down, and there's a gal going, like, eat quickly. So she does really appreciate gals willing to wait. And she does need to think about queue systems in a sense. So we might need to get some turnstiles if we end up having queues. But she will do time slots. Like, she'll have a chat about it with Vexpo, how they want to do it as well. Cause we were considering having people with Akasupas have be able to pre-book it before the event. But that was like, you know when you like talk about stuff about 6 months ago, and it's like, yeah, that sounds great, and we just all forgot about it. You guys were so stressed. She hopes that it didn't show that much. Like, she hopes the only gal that looked like they were stressed was Tori. It wasn't stressful because it was more stressful because she felt bad for her staff and everybody waiting. But this time it's not going to be clashing with a major con in the UK. So hopefully we'll be okay. That sounds like a great idea. Melody forgot her magic spell. What do you mean? She just like left the food and disappeared? Tut tut tut. Your food must have tasted mid. But yeah, like, she ow. Tori, you forgot it with me? She's not even meant to be serving, okay? She was meant to be managing the floor. But now, like, hope this time, from what she's heard, there's a lot more to do at Vexpo, so hopefully gals will get to do other stuff, but she will have to write a note about like how long queues are, because she's heard that a lot of people ended up having to leave the queue after like an hour waiting because they didn't know how long the queue was and they had a meet and greet to go to. She felt a bit bad about that. So she's gonna make those signs being like, this will be a 40-minute wait kind of thing. Very much on that. Queues are not getting shorter last year. Don't say that, please. She remembered her kitchen staff being like, why are people just looking in? She was like, oh, sorry. Maybe issue a number to anyone queuing? The problem with issuing numbers and tickets is that it's quite stressful to kind of organize and make sure people show up. Like, she kind of likes the idea of having a little board, which is a lot of Japanese places for reservations have. They have a little board in the morning where you can write your time slot. Though she doesn't really know what to do if someone's like, oh, can we have a table for 12? Not sure what to do there. You know? Yeah, I think it's a great system. Yeah, she'll probably do something like that. At least, like, for each day, to have at least maybe, like, 3/4 of the cafe like that. Because we do need, occasionally, some tables. The problem with some of the tables is that some gals will order a lot, and some gals will order as much, and they don't stay for full hour, etc. And it's a lot of, statistics and things to think about, but there will be something, you know, there will be something. It'll be announced closer to the date. It is still 3 months away. Thank you so much for subscribing, Pat. You're on the menu now. Through an online app. Are you gonna design her this app, Moon? She's not making an app. She's gonna do it in person, because like the problem with apps and online booking, unless she charges people for the booking, people just don't show up. Like, people just don't show up, and it's just a faff. My aunt sit on the floor with a cake. Health and safety! In Poland, it's extremely popular lately for all the food places to give the customers a little beeper when it beeps. Oh yeah, we have that as well. Probably not, because that involves a whole massive system which we don't have. And it'll just be like, it'll be a Vexpo, like a list, and you write your name, you write how many people, and you write it in the time slot that's in there. There's gonna be like 4 or 5 slots available, maybe like 5 slots per that time slot, because there'll be like tables of 4. And if people need to leave, she'll give people a leeway of like 15 minutes, and if they don't come, too bad, you missed your slot. But she is quite loud as a gal. If you ever heard her in person, she doesn't need a microphone. So she can shout, but the gal that's gonna be in the front of house will probably be Louis. She's trying to think. Louis is attending. Yes. He should be. I don't think you're loud. It's because she wasn't screaming. Nep. It wasn't because she's screaming. You want to try to arrange for Moitakas to go together? Okay, if you let her know, you get special slots. She'll put you down for you. That's the joy, you know. That's you know when people that meme when people are like, I know the owner. Like, you could use that because you know her. A whole con here's a big yelling gal. She probably could. If you put her in one corner of a hall and to the other, she could probably scream to at least like a good three-quarters of that hall. Like, you would hear her, because it's because one, she's quite high pitched as a gal. She's pretty high pitched, you know, high pitched speaker. So like it already breaks the sound barrier, and she's very good at shouting. Okay, you know, when you run a cafe for this long, you're very good at raising your voice whilst also not screeching. But she's glad you love the cafe. She's honestly really happy that people love the cafe. It was the first time, so like first time cons are always a little bit hectic. For paid reservations, $10 for a table? That's crazy. They already paid loads of money for a ticket. Do it with the table. Either got a queue, and as soon as you get your merch person or walk around, you run to someone you'd go with instead of random goers. You can sit with some of the moe tacos as well in the gal house. You know? You can probably register for a specific time. And, she'll have a thing. Like, what she wants is that people can sign up solo and then you get to sit with the same people on the same table. The problem, you can't just have a whole table to yourself, as in like a table of 4. You can't have that to yourself just because this is not our space. So with me, randos, she likes to think Vexpo is probably the easiest place to sit with a rando with because you all have something in common. You all like VTubers. So it makes it a lot quicker to make new friends at Vexpo. Like, she feels like at other cons, you just don't know what kind of person they are. You don't know if they're into anime, if they're into Western comics or stuff like that. So it's always fun. And Missy, if you're really, really shy, just like, you know, let her know and she'll put you with somebody she knows. Like, for example, you know... Oh, that's a very late subscription message. Thank you. Nep's pretty good, a good gal to sit with. Matula's always a good gal, but with Matula has the Aki gang, the raccoon gal. Raccoon? Tanuki? Tanuki, yeah, that gal. She will not lie. She only remembers their name as Tanuki. But like, Magura's also very friendly. That was, to be fair, Magura sitting with Fangy was the first time we tried out the iPad. That was sure was something. It was all fun and games. Your person saying it to you is a fan of something you don't like. Just don't have a fight. You still like VTubers, right? Just like, yeah. Listen, she honestly, she was a bit scared at first when we were collaborating with Face Connect because she was scared that they were not going to be PG, but they were honestly the nicest people in the world. Like, they were so nice. The Face Connect fans were absolutely lovely. No one was weird. Some of them were a little bit like, let's tease Louis. But Louis, nothing affects Louis, so it's fine. We were standing in queues, you'd be grouped with over 6 stacks in the queue. Yeah, that's usually how it works in sit-down cafes. They were unhinged but not bad. Yeah, some of them were absolutely lovely. Most of them, all they did, they just wanted to support their Oshi. And that's really cute to her. But honestly, everybody seems to be nice. Like, make a purchase required to sign in. Of course, you'd never order anymore, but you have to pay for at least one dish to register a time slot. See, she understands if people can't make it to their time slot. Because sometimes, what if you need to take a shit? You know, like, what if you have a tummy ache and you have to go? She doesn't want to deal to have to do, like, things like refunds and stuff. She'd rather just give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, if you don't show up in your time, she's gonna call your name 3 times. If you don't show up, then your table's gone. Like, you know, like, if you don't show up, it's just, that's fine. That's fine. When the Face Connect gal came around, you had no idea who she was? Oh, that's probably Lumi? Hey, bless the Face Connect manager. Like, they really tried to, like, bring the Face girls in, but the cafe was just too busy. Where they had to do a drive-by hello. They were like, hello. She was like, hello. And they were like, that looks busy. And she's like, yeah. Oh, it's Hime? Oh, it's Hime. Hime's cute. Rie, right? Her cake was very fun. Had to leave the queue and Saturday, you didn't get to try the butter. We ran out of so much stuff. This time, she's not gonna run out. Yeah. She's gonna buy so much. She's gonna have so much left over. The Vexpo team's gonna have so much leftover food to deal with. Honestly, the Phase girls, absolutely lovely. Phase team, absolutely lovely as well. Everybody, all the Phase fans were really lovely. She feels like the edgy ones just don't show up to cons. Like, you think they're gonna come up to her and be like, ha ha ha. You understand? She's Southeast Asian. You think she's gonna be moe if someone tries to insult her? You think they're gonna win? You think their little pale ass is gonna beat the Southeast Asian insults? Like, she... if it's towards her, she's normally like, she can play it up, but if it's towards one of her staff, like, you are asking to be destroyed. Those noodles killed you? She found the ones that make her laugh are the ones who, like, say it was fine, but they're, like, sweating. Send me on a grocery run if you need more ingredients. Sometimes she has to, like, Uber Eats. Like, groceries. Like, she remembers clearly she had to Uber Eat stuff to the cafe during the weekend because she ran out at, like, 1 p.m. at one point. And she was like, oh no. You had an allergic reaction? What are you allergic to? Did you not tell one of the staff your allergy? Did they not ask you if they had any allergies? Well, you didn't know? And was that... Oh, you sure it just wasn't because you just can't have chilies? Would you serve Korean bodak? It was bodak with more seasoning. Like it was its own. It was like an extra level over bodak. Like it was a bodak base with stuff on top of it. You had the veggie one. You had the veggie noodles. Do you have a gluten intolerance? Because the veggie one's vegan, so like it shouldn't be any meat-related stuff. I'm trying to think. It's not any like it's not seafood. It won't be any of the bold ones, like the main allergens. Were you like sweat? Like what were your symptoms? Was it just too spicy for you? Because yeah, honestly, don't say you had an allergic reaction because that's a health and safety issue. Like she needs to know if there's an allergic reaction. With some mayo and cucumber. Why would she bring cucumbers into her kitchen, Moon? Absolutely not. Plus, with things like mayo and cucumbers, you need, like, especially mayo, you have to refrigerate it. And cucumbers, when it's fresh fruit and veg, it gets a little bit sassy. Like, she remembered this one gal came in and was like, they're allergic to peanuts. And she's like, oh no. Nut allergies are the ones that she gets so scared about. She's like, oh boy, she's gonna kill someone. At cons, she never serves anything with peanuts. Like anything peanuts, but a lot of stuff says like, you know, may contain nuts. It may have cross-contamination in the factories and stuff like that. So like, whenever someone comes in and says they're allergic to nuts, like a vein pops in her head. Uncle, cucumbers can be stored without refrigeration, but then it'll need its own cutting board, its own knife, and its own all that stuff. Moon, are you trying to moonsplain how she should run her cafe? But honestly, most people just get a drink. Like, the ice drinks normally help the bodak, like, mixture she made. It's honestly just, like, bodak with a load of extra chilies. It's honestly just... The allergy must be so horrible. You have all kind of yourself, but only scratching that throat kind. She knows a gal that if he ate a peanut, he would die. Like, straight up, he has an EpiPen everywhere he goes. Everywhere. Soy Chucky milk? Chucky milk is definitely doable. Soya, we always do oat. Oat milk is a little bit more versatile because soya has a very strong flavor profile, while oat isn't as. Oat is less allergic. Like people are less because some people are allergic to soya beans. So it's better for oat because one, it's easier to heat up, so you can do lattes a bit better, and two, it's more milder, so it doesn't affect the flavor of the drink. Because even soya milk really affects the flavor of drinks. Actually ordered just iced coffee thinking it was a different drink. Oh no, she gotta make sure that the menu's a bit more clearer then. Clap drinks were great this last time. Yeah, she's excited to do more like themed drinks for Vexpo. Friend of mine's allergic to onions. Onions? Oh, that's an interesting one. It must be some of the cells in it, like the thing that makes it stinky. She forgot what it's called. Terrible, she forgot what it's called. Is my fault unfair? I still drank it. Wait, you're not meant to have coffee? Like caffeine? Oh dear. We did have a... No, we didn't have a decaf. She knows that Face does do decaf coffee. But she'll not lie. Decaf tastes like shit. Decaf is not it. Oh, Gate! No, she forgot to say Gate. Sorry. Gate. Regular models are your favorite. He has a unique charm, but thank you. She drew it herself. She feels like when she really wants to draw more of her own models. Like if she ever upgraded or like, you know, did a 2.0 model of herself, of her main like model, she'd probably draw it herself. I don't like coffee. She's a big coffee fan. Big fan of coffee. You just missed the cakes. You do not remember which one you got, but it was very, very good. You were hungry for Moe food like 5 months now. Aww. Thank you. You're probably thinking about the red velvet, because she felt like the red velvet was the nicest of all of them. The Remelia? Wait, was it the... Yes, it was the Remelia one. The angel. That one was really good. She really likes the red velvet cake. Red velvet cake is very gal. Victoria Sponge is this Victoria Sponge, but again, people seem to like Victoria Sponge if they weren't British. Because it is quite good. Like, Hina's, right? It was Hina's, Victoria Sponge. You had the vegan? Yeah, it was the vegan one. That was Hime's one. That was the princess. That was the princess chocolate cake. That's really good. But then, we always have to have a vegan option. And it's always gonna be a chocolate cake. Because chocolate cake is the easiest thing to make vegan. Because instead of, like, egg, you use dark chocolate, which has no milk. And you use, like, oil. By the way, the vegan ones really if you're thinking about your macros, the vegan one's incredibly bad for you. In terms of like calories, because it's instead of egg, it's oil that we like have to make. You love all the food there? Oh, thank you. She does wonder though, is it because she sometimes wonders like, are you guys just being nice about the food? Like, she wishes she can cook proper food. Like, if you ever have the chance to come to our standalone event, she can cook you proper food. She wishes she can cook proper food at events like Vexpo and other conventions. There's just so much food, health, and safety. Like, there's just so much health and safety. Especially raw ingredients. That's even worse. Yeah, like, you think, oh, vegan, it must be healthy, and now it's vegetables and no animal products. You're wrong. She found this out when she was like testing everything out. She was like, oh no. It's a lot of sugar as well, because obviously if you don't get it's a lot more sugar than it is cake at that point. Coca-Cola, your favorite? Did we serve Coca-Cola? She's pretty sure we didn't serve Coca-Cola. Like, huh. You did she? Oops, she probably shouldn't. You had to go. Ooh. She probably shouldn't have. Are you sure it was Coke? Are you sure it wasn't like a melon soda or something? Like, are you sure it wasn't like the butterbeer? It was in a can? Naughty Tori. Naughty Tori. Did you smuggle one in? No, like, because we really shouldn't be selling things that NEC can sell, because they get a bit angsty about that. Whoops. You knew it was bad for you, but you didn't know how it was made until recently? Yeah, it's just oil and egg yolk. Yeah. Whoopsie. Okay, there would not be Coca-Cola at this upcoming event. Except if it's for her staff. If it's for herself, she's allowed to have Coca-Cola. Yeah, but NEC can't sell it with a spell. What if you just buy the spell, you get free Coca-Cola, you know? And, that's the method. Just remove the labels? Yeah, but how do you remove the labels of something that's printed on the can? Mayo is wild. It's bad for you. You can have a tablespoon, but some people like drown their stuff in mayo. It's kind of concerning. But yeah, our next standalone event is on the 28th of June. It's 2 weeks after AnimeCon, a week after Dokumi. Just horrific, isn't it, everyone? Make cola with cola. Maybe we would be able to make a cola-based drink. So we'd put Coca-Cola with something else, and that's fine. It's very particular, okay? Like, they are very particular, but in order to be able to still stall there, we have to follow their rules, sadly. And that's okay. She understands, the NEC need to, like, make their own thing. Buy bowls and pour it into a cup? Yeah, but she needs to add something else to it. Put some candy in it. The candy stuff was quite fun, though. Having, like, the popping pearls and the stars were really cute. Baileys and root beer taste like chocolate. Close enough. We can't serve alcohol for one, because, one, she doesn't want to deal with VTuber fans drunk. Like, no. You're already a handful sober. Plus, it's licensing. You need licensing to serve alcohol. The carrot cake you make for your mom's birthday, you cut 1 cup of veggie oil with apple sauce. Yeah, that's a lot of, like, cakes you do replace it with applesauce. But some people are allergic to apples. Becomes wow, isn't it? But yeah, a lot of vegan / egg-free recipes. Some people just don't eat egg either. Is very much oil. Drunken Cons is a no too. Drunken Cons is for hotel cons. If you go to a hotel con and you're fine, like you can do that, but like not at Vexpo. Cause can you imagine Uncle Angelo having to deal with a drunkard that came out the maid cafe? You think she's ever gonna be able to be welcomed back in again? Kate, Zizi, Kate. Uncle Angelo will say no. Does it have the Weatherspoon's opposite? Do you think people, like, get shit-faced? Like, yeah, you can get shit-faced spoons, because you just get 2 of the purple rain jugs and you'd be done for. But she's pretty sure that's asking for trouble. Getting a buzz ball from the shop near the airport when you get off the bus. Oh yeah, there's loads of shops that sell alcohol like that. You had a flask with me at HoloFest? Damn. Is that like liquid courage? Right? Mixed Fanta Cherry and Fanta Grape. We don't have those in the UK. They're quite expensive. You have to go to like those slightly dodgy side, like, corner shops. Liquid courage. Ah, it was liquid courage. There we go. There it goes. Fire! Instead of liquid courage, we give you moe magic. Some of the hollow fans were wasted by mid-afternoon, but they just don't come back in. She's pretty sure she never got anyone drunk at the cafe, as in like coming into the cafe. Cause maybe they're too drunk to wait for the 2-hour wait. No Fanta, it's German? Yeah, but we don't have Spitze either. Right? Like, we don't have like a lot of German stuff. We're not part of the EU anymore, remember? You're not proper to loosen up enough? To be fair, she understands. She just can't drink anymore. She'll just hanging around at cosplay gatherings. She would love to see the cosplay. Like, she would love to cosplay for Expo, but it just wouldn't work for the cafe, right? Like, you should have to be in the main uniform. Shame, really. It looks fun. It looks fun. Like like Vexpo itself looks a very homey convention, as like how conventions used to be back in her day. Back in her day, it used to be smaller, more tight knit. Everybody kind of liked the same kind of stuff. You bring another shark of you this year? Are you gonna finally write? Are you gonna try to tell a fib to her again in like whatever con book they have? That Tori's your Oshi, huh? She still remembers that. She still remembers that, Net. I got it this time. Yeah, you better if you forget. I know this cute tiger VTuber you could cosplay as. It will be Gao Mai Mai, the cute tiger girl that Matula is also a big fan of. Speaking of sharks, the shark girl got reincarnated. Oh. That's kind of interesting. She does wonder, like, how, like, contracts work like that. But good on them, you know? You get a lot more creative freedom. She never really watched, her stuff. Maybe she'll tune in when she can. Moon, she knows it's very obvious because of like what's going on, but try not to dox people. She knows it's very obvious, but just do the running joke, you know? Like just be like, oh, this girl, like, did you hear that, this one Twitter account is this really big fan of Gura and this other girl? Like, what a weirdo kind of thing. Just do that. She has no idea how to delete a message. Never mind. Go to bed, Moon. Go to bed. But yeah, do that kind of thing. Like, it's just like... people will find him. Yeah, like, she honestly saw the tweet. Rat in the... how do people find it? Like, how do people find these accounts? Because, like, are they, like, IP searching? Like, how are they, like... is it because maybe somebody's stalking another VTuber's follow list and they see them follow that account and then they're like, oh, who's this? Like, is that... How do they find these accounts? She would get if it was like a private life before they became a VTuber, like it's probably already known. But like, how do they find new accounts? How do people do this? Where are they finding that? Where are they finding? Where are they finding news VTubers? You know, like, what if Tori decides to post like right after, like, what if she makes an account and she pretends to be the new reincarnation? Like, how, like, she doesn't know how do people go? Yeah. Like before it get obviously now it's very obvious. She can tell it's very obvious. They're now, you know, it's linked. But how did they find out before? How did they find out before other VTubers like within their previous friendship circles find out? How? It's impressive. She wants to know. Do you not have taxes to do outside? Like, she's so confused. She's old, okay? You know, it is impressive, because, like, she'll get it if it's on the personal life, like, and it's like, oh, you should check out this person. Yeah, that makes sense. But, like, when she saw that one tweet, the tweet of the emoji, like, it had, like, maybe, like, 100 retweets at that point, and the account had, like, 10,000 new, like, followers. And she was like, maybe it could be, and then she forgot about it, and then the next day it blows up. But, like, who's the first one? Who's the first one? She feels like it. Her theory is that there's a group of gals somewhere in the shadow realm. In the shadow realm, like, stalking people's follow lists. That's her theory. I think she leaked it herself. Yeah, but, like, that it's after everybody was talking about it already. Like, it took her, like, a day after it started doing the rounds. Who was the first one? She feels like people are watching. They're, like, watching the follow lists. Like, a whole... She feels like some of y'all, like, are crazy? What do you mean? You're just watching, like, oh... They join a fan server and share the account like, hey, check this out. She feels like that's too on the nose. Like, that's too obvious. She is thinking it must be follow list stalking. Like, that's the only thing she can think about. Or, like, maybe, like, one of their friends in the account replies to a tweet that they did or something. The algorithm knows, but how? Doubt they, Bill. Doubt they? How do they know? How do they go, fish? Like, what it could... Sometimes she sees an account that, like, blows up and she's like, who is it? Which VTuber has graduated and now become a different character? Like, what's going on? You know, several talents sometimes leak stuff. She feels like that's speculation, though, isn't it? Like, it's not good to speculate. But at the same time, she wants to understand. It's powerful. The life of fancy gals. I'm always getting suggested accounts that I shouldn't know about. Yeah, she feels like some of y'all may have gotten suggested accounts that eerily have similar interests to her. Do not follow it. She'll block you from it. She'll block you from it. You can look for now. Thank you for lurking now. Thank you. Kiryu Coco was famous for that? Oh yeah, but like, she would understand Kiryu Coco because before she became Kiryu Coco, she had a private life. And then she went back to that same private life. So she would get it. She'd get why people find them again because people already knew who they were. But imagine Kiryu Coco decided to make a completely new account. Where the fuck is that account? How did they find out? You know, I guess it's impressive. Kate 5, Kate. I honestly don't find people unless someone tells me about it or there's clips on YouTube. Yeah, she does wonder where some of her, like, missing VTuber friends, the gals that graduated, go. She does wonder where they've gone sometimes. Cause she's not Kate. She loves her friends, and she loves her, like, VTuber friends, but she's not gonna go and listen to every debut stream to try and listen to their voice and correlate interests. Like, if they still want to talk to her and, like, you know, keep in contact, they will contact her themselves, right? So she's not, she's too busy to go around stalking and looking for people. She's too busy, okay? She doesn't have the time. Plus, it just means that You just don't. You want it to be separate in a sense, right? Kate. So if you ever disappear to a different VTuber account, you have to tell me. She feels like that's if she ever graduated or like moved somewhere, should be under an NDA to not say, but there will be signs. She would hope if she ever she doesn't think she'll ever will, but if she ever does, she hopes you gals will find her. But you know, right now she's pretty happy where she is. NDA by whom? Listen, like she's pretty happy where she is. If she were ever to go anywhere, it would be somewhere where they would give her an NDA. But she's pretty happy, you know, like she wouldn't because she knows she'd have to give up the cafe doing so. Right? Like that's like unless the cafe breaks apart, like that road for her is closed. Like she's not willing to give away her cafe for that. You haven't touched grass in months? She can tell, Moon. Tori only stalk Kiryu? Sometimes she stalks the Ichiban account. Like there's an Ichiban account that posts about like 3D like renders of his in his daily life, and it's really cute, but she can't tell whether or not it's an official account or a fan account. As long as Tori's happy, she is happy. She has her own VTuber group. She has her maid cafe. She has her gal pals. Like, you think she has enough? She has 16 different things in her life right now, and she does not need to be in anywhere else. But she feels like she just finds it interesting, like how people find people. She wouldn't know. Like she does wonder sometimes though. Like is like the gal behind Gura like teasing the NDA a little bit? She doesn't know how NDAs work with corpos, obviously. She knows how it works with the cafe, but that's a very different type. Why are you all planning a collab that's never gonna happen? Why are you planning collabs that aren't gonna happen? She can't speak Japanese. Her Nihongo's not Josued enough. Plus, she's a bit of a demon in terms of the kitchen. Like, you won't be able to see, because, like, originally tomorrow we were meant to, she was meant to help teach Leo how to cook. And, like, you're about to see Gordon Ramsay and Tori, because she's the kind of gal that's like, what's wrong with you? A bit of English? Okay, just communicating gals? You think that would work if she, like, gowed enough? They would understand? She went to school in Australia. Ooh, fancy. Fancy. It's nice to know, like, how, like, it's interesting to find out how gals retain information about. Sometimes you gals remember things about Tori that she forgets that she told you. And she's like, how did you know? Wait for Tori to yell at me in the kitchen someday when I visit. She'll just tell you to go sit down. Like, she just go tell you to sit down. Or go cut vegetables. Or do the dishes, one of the two. Don't worry, I can't remember Jack. Sometimes some of the old gal pals knows, like, the most craziest thing from 6 years ago. And she's like, how do you remember this? We literally have a wiki about you. She feels like that's when you know you've made it, right? When you have a wiki about you. You know one thing she really wants? Like that's like for her, like how she knows that she's made it, and she's like she succeeded as a content creator. She wants a gal that she does not know who they are to cosplay her. That would make her very happy. That would be like a bucket list for a VTuber to be. For her anyway. You would say the colors between broken Japanese and broken English trying their best to communicate over the language barrier are absolutely cuteness overload. You see, she felt like that'd be chaotic. Cause this one time she played Dead by Daylight with Ofan, with Vlad, with Jay and ZZ. And three out of 5 of us spoke in our native tongue. So that was quite funny. How do you cosplay just a gal? She needs to see the wig. She needs to see the ears. She needs to see a basic maid dress. That would make her happy. She'd be very happy. She'd be very happy. You know one stream she really wants to do one day? This is a she forgot what show it was, but this is like a British show where it was a cooking show where the guy would be tied onto this other guy's chest. So there would be chest to back, but the front gal can't use their hands, and the back gal has to use their hands to cook, while the front gal has to instruct the gal at the back to what to do with their hands. She wants to do that, but who the fuck is she gonna tie to herself? You think Macron would do it? She feels like Macron would be really fucking funny to do that. But no, because you can't swear around Macron. She feels like it needs to be a guy that can be that can swear. Has to be Patan. It doesn't have to be cushioning, innit? She's trying to think. Who would be really funny? You know what? You know who would have been really funny? Milky. That would have been such a fucking funny stream. That would be such a funny stream if you think about it. Poor. You know what? We should have done that. Milky should have not graduated for 1 more month. We could have done that. Try to think about who in the Moe Livers that would work. That she would trust in the kitchen and not to cut their own fingers. Maybe Pixie. Pixie would be pretty funny. How about Bunny? She doesn't really know Bunny. She doesn't really know Bunny in a personal. It has to be like, hey, you want to tie your torso to her? She didn't know. She's trying to think. You know what? Furry would be so funny. Yeah, she's gonna ask maybe next time she sees furry. You know what? Furry. That's exactly who needs to be tied onto her chest and cook. Okay, you're right. She's gonna DM furry right now. Okay, furry's out at the moment though, but do you want to be tied to her chest and cook? You mentioned, 100% she'll say yes. 100%. 100. There is no way furry's gonna say no. Absolutely no fucking way that Weasel's gonna say no. Ain't no way. Absolutely no way that Weasel's gonna be like no. They better. None. Should try to think of the other Moe Livers would be pretty funny too, to be fair. Other Moe Livers would be pretty giggly as well. She probably won't be able to do it with Moog, because Moog doesn't really like a lot of foods. So we could do fried chicken. No gal hates fried chicken, but also she doesn't know she trusts. Who do you think? Do you think Tori should be the hands, or should who whoever, like, should be the one that's being tied to the chest. Who knows? Any vegans hate fried chicken? You can have fried tempeh. Nappy would be fine if not for the distance. Nappy and Fangy would have been very funny as well. She's not gonna have Louie or Mercury. She doesn't think she finds that she's not very comfortable with tying a man to her chest. Like she's not ill, no. Like, bless their soul, she's not interested, but like she just feels like no. Like, oh, only cute girls will be allowed to be tied onto her booba. What if Louie cosplays Kiryu? But it's still Louie. You know, it's still Louie. But it would be funny content. You know, the problem is, okay, with this kind of stream, right? She feels like it has to be a face cam stream because, like, how do you discuss the situation? How do you show the situation? What if we're just pretending and it's not her attached to her chest? It also would have to be a gal that's like shorter than her too. Cause that just seems uncomfortable. It seems very sweaty. Not a fan. Why is Flurry not answering? Oh wait, she's traveling, never mind. Trying to think who else would be funny to like just strap on to her chest and cook. What if like you walk? What is sweaty? Pixie, would you want to be tied to her torso and cook with her? Like okay, you could either be the arms or you could be the head. Like which one do you want to be? Like if she like tied, alright, okay, so she has to be tied to your chest, and she's the head. Okay, like would you want to do a stream where we're tied to each other and only one of us can use our hands and the other one can use our heads? Tori is tied at the front with her legs down. She's quite a tall gal. Pixie, do you want to be arms or do you want to be head? Like, which one do you want? Which one? Do you want the instruction giver or do you want chop chop cooking but can't see shit? Wait, actually, you should be the shorter gal at the back then, right? Cause then you wouldn't be able to see above the gal. Oh, she don't know. Don't know. That's gonna be our matcha off collab. You know, at first, so Tori and Pixie are planning a matcha drinking collab when we yap while having some matcha. But now it's gonna be chaotic. Yeah, I'll be the head. You be the arms. Funny as fuck. Hell yeah, you go. There we go. If Furry says no, we can still do it. We can still do it. What if you have both Furry and Pixie and it's one person per arm? Can you imagine the sweat of 3 bodies like fucking tied to each other like the Illuminati triangle? Like, what if we went full Exodia? What if we just create that star that those aunties make? We could find 6 of us, just create a star? She feels like it'd be funny. Would you want to do that, Pixie? Would you want to do it off collab when you're just some limbs? Wait, no, you're a head, and she's a limb. You have to instruct her how to cook. Like, she'll give you a recipe book. I don't know what you and the gal pals have signed me up for, but I'm so down. Excellent. She has no idea how this conversation started, by the way. Like, not a clue how we talked about being arms and legs. Shenanigans? It is quite shenanigans. It is a good idea because it's something from way back when, like Japanese game show host kind of level. She's not sure if it's British. It might also be British. It might be an Art Attacks episode. It might be Peter episode? Is there a Blue Peter episode? If you know what Blue Peter is, you're fucking old as well. Blue Peter. Is it still going? Of course, you better zone out for a second. Give me such Whose Line Is It Anyway vibes. Whose Line Is It Anyway is great. What's Blue Peter? I think there's no way Blue Peter's still alive. Ain't no way. Blue Peter's still... It's still going? Who the fuck's still winning Blue Peter badges? Do you girls have one? She tried to apply for one, but Mama Tiger said no, because Mama Tiger thought it was a scam. Apparently it's not Bullcry's laugh anymore. She doesn't count anymore. Doesn't count. Okay, wait, Blue. Cooking task where one is the arm and one is the eye. Connie Huck was hot? How old were you, Bill? When you watched Blue Peter? Oh, she doesn't even know how to search for like the image she's trying to recreate. The last live episode was this year. What the hell? What do you mean? That's crazy. Old enough? Oh, you know what? That's kind of... How old was Connie Huck? Wait. Connie Huck. Blue Peter. We're about to find out. We're about to find out when Connie Huck was on Blue Peter because... 2028. Okay, in what year did you find Connie Huck hot? Because she was on there... Oh, you know what? Fine, she was on there when she was like 20-something. That's fine. Okay, she was not a child. That's fine. Carla coming like 20 years ago because she was in Connie Huck's, like, show stage. So she knows... Because she knows who they were. Connie Huck was hot. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You can call her hot because she was like 20. How old was she? 10. Oh, wait. 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 She can't math calculator. 1997 minus 1975. 22. You're fine. You're fine, y'all. You're fine. You're fine. You're allowed. You're allowed to call her hot. Kate, Johnny. Kate. Sophie Ellis Baxter's mom was a Blue Peter host. She look alike. She remembers faces, but like for some reason she remembers Connie Huck, but like nobody else. She remembers that one guy. I was 10. She feels like it's okay for like a child to have a crush on like a presenter. She was a big fan of the Blue's Clue guy. No idea who he was. Still don't know his name, but she was like, oh, he's kind of cute. But guy got fined because he was doing drugs. If you were a Blue Peter host, you probably would be taking drugs. Wait, she needs to check. Blue's Clues host. She also had a bit of a crush on the Art Attack man. It's the Art Attack man. Art Attack host. He was just a cozy man. Is he dead? Wait, what? Oh, he's not dead. Okay. Oh, for a moment. He's dead? No way, he's not dead. The Neil. The gal that she watched was Neil. Is he dead? No way he's dead. There's a kid TV host, show host that did die. Okay, it's not. She doesn't think it's Neil. It doesn't say he's dead. According to Google, okay. Wiki says so. Yeah, he's still alive. Okay. For a moment, she was a little bit scared. She was a little bit like, oh no. No, it was the other art show. Smart. Oh, she's never seen that one. She was an art attack. Host of that died. No, like Neil was the gal that she used to watch a lot. She used to be like she wants to go on the stage. Mark's Blight. She's never seen this gal before. Who's this gal? No, she didn't know this. She's never watched the smart one. We're all attack stands here? Yeah, she never watched this smart one. She never watched this one. She recognizes the face though. She does recognize the face, but she doesn't remember watching it. What show was it on? Oh, it's a BB. Oh, see, BB. Why does she remember the logo? Ew, why does she remember the logo? Oh. She didn't know. Push out doodles on the timeline. Oh, thank you. Can you not find her reference sheet is on, if you look at her pin. If you're literally on pins and, in like her introduction post, all the reference sheets are in there. Pretty sure yeah. There we go. It is there. Okay, she had to check. She was a bit scared. It is also in her Discord. It's on her website. Do not go on her website. She has not updated that in like a long time. She needs to update that. What's the one that goes television? What's that one? What? Chucklevision. There we go. Is it Chucklevision? Isn't one of the Chuckle Brothers like sus? Or dead? Like, it's one of the two. Okay, Barry. Okay, there we go. No, what's that? Listen, it's either you die or you become sus. Like, it's one of the two. She doesn't know which one sometimes. Why are we talking about so many dead gals? It's because they're all old. They're all old, Pixie. We are old. We watched them when we were kids, but they were already old. So, like, nature gotta take its course. She right? Yeah, they were pretty old. Like, now she's looking at a picture of Neil. Like, Mans was already like 30 when Tori like watched this. She was probably like 30. Okay. This one gal was collecting an item from Vex. Oh, she's gonna have to fucking remember that. Bro. So you either die or become so you just looked up the OG Blue Clue Steve who left the depression pursuing other careers? Yeah, you either die or become sus. Like, it's kind of sad. Steve, what is the Steve the same UK one? Blue Clue? No. Personally, she wasn't the biggest gal, a fan of Blue's Clue. She was a Clifford the Big Red Dog gal. Clifford the Big Red Dog was the gal. She knows the Australian one is Asian, like the Blue's Clue man. But did you like the Wiggles? No. She didn't get to watch a lot of the stuff, like, when she was a kid. She got to watch only what she got to see. She liked Dick and Dumb's Bungalow. Is it Bungalow? This is a very British conversation we're having, aren't we? She also watched a lot of Hamtaro when she was young. Little wee baby watching Hamtaro. Struck art. The main game she remembers from all these shows is Bogies, and she remembers Temple Run, but she doesn't remember what the name of it is. She remembers this kid crying because he's put his hand into like a face. Temple Kingdom? Temple? It's not Temple Run, that's the game. Monkey Kingdom? Temple Kingdom? Crystal Maze in a Funhouse? It wasn't Crystal Maze, it was Temple Kingdom? Temple Jungle Run? Jungle Run? TV show? Yes! Yes, it is what the fuck is this monkey? Is that the villain character she doesn't remember? But she remembers these little... Yeah! Oh, she needs to watch these again. You think there's, like, archives of this? Why do they look like that? I heard about Clifford, but completely avoided running into it personally. Hamster, you did I watched a couple episodes while channel surfing as a kid, but never actively watched. It's a bit like if you didn't watch as a kid, you probably would never watch it. Okay, it's Temple Run. No, Jungle Run. It's a good show. She remembers being scared of the show of it. Of the face. The face would speak to you. Or 4 TV channels. She used to watch the television, like, you know, the tele-commercial ones, the one that try to sell you shit. And it's like, ooh. Ooh, what? What it is? We talking about Legends of the Hidden Temple? Is it called the same thing? Cause she remembers Legends of the Hidden Temple too. I was a babe station. You guys had babe station? She didn't have that. She watched Whose Line Is It Anyway? And QI. But it was very similar. Okay. Right, you know what? We've been talking for an hour and a half. We probably should play the game. Probably should play the game, right? Like, we started a demo, and it's been an hour and a half. Oopsies! Let's grab some water first, though. You forgot there was a game? There's a game? Yeah, she also forgot there was a game, but she kind of felt like she should play this game. It's a demo, so, like, if we finish the demo, we're just gonna yap for a bit. More. Been a fun yap, though. It kind of devolved into a lot of stuff, didn't it? Welcome. It kind of went through the motions of different conversations, because it went from Vexpo to tying people to her chest to cook, and then it went to old TV shows. Did you not start the game? No. It's been an hour. She knows. It's been an hour and a half. She knows. She knows. She got distracted yapping. We were talking about queuing systems and everything. Okay, she got distracted. You know what, Slay Queen? Excellent. A proper chatting screen? Yeah, she had a chatting screen yesterday and she didn't also do what she was meant to do. We were meant to talk about polls that she does every night on Twitter, but she just didn't talk about them. She talked about them for a little bit. But sometimes it does. Tori always has 30 to 90 minutes of yapping. It really do be like that sometimes. Sometimes, sometimes when she starts the stream, thank you for following. Taco Water. That's not your name. You're on the menu now. Thank you. 1997, is that when you were born? Or is that when the war came out? Like, you know? Take the elevator. Oh, it's a point-and-click game. So this game, right? It looked really cute, and it's something that it looks like a game that she'd probably play in one sitting, right? It looks like a one-sitting kind of game, and it sounds quite. It looks kind of cute. Like it's like a point-and-click story narrative-esque game. And it's about Giraffe that doesn't want to talk to people. That's what we started off with. Somebody asked if she's going to TwitchCon. Yep, the truck. Okay, call him Toyota. It's a car reference? How did you know that, Red Nana? There used to be so many amazing point-and-click games when you were a kid. Why did we stop making these? Do you know why people stop making point-and-clicks? Now that there is, there's a horror one, right? What's that? It's like the story one. The horror one, where there's like a cryptid. It's three from the same game company makes all of those. Oh. Jay, hi! How's it going? How's your day? You know I don't know if I ever saw you around here. Heck, I've never knew a giraffe lived here in Friendly City. Well, I do now, and I think that's really swell. So how do you like it here? Do you go? Oh, Jesus Christ, this is just giving her anxiety already as well. Plus, Tokamas are pretty popular. Ah, okay, well, now you know. Now she knows. She'll call you Toyota. Got the aggressive yap? You're a very friendly gal. She kind of likes it. Like, if a gal's that friendly, she doesn't have to talk. Introverts worst. It really is. Do you go out to see the nice sights often? Got any restaurants you recommend? How about that weather, eh? You know, I never would have thought I'd get to meet a giraffe, but that just goes to show you life is full of wonderful surprises. Oh. And she died. We didn't get on the elevator because we didn't want to talk to a gal? Bruh. Damn. Damn. Relatable. Oh! Okay, take the elevator now. Okay. Oh no! A week in the life of a social giraffe. Some serious social anxiety? Should be... Oh no. Oh no, there's so many. She's leaving. Oh no! Oh, excuse me, hello. Sorry, could I have a quick minute of your time? I need to get off at the stop, but I've lost my purse and I can't leave without it. I would go around and look for it myself, but if the door's closed, then I would miss my stop. I tried to get Pochums to help, but he has to repeat fetching and retrieval lessons at my puppy school. He's a purebred rescue. His parents were rescues, and his parents and their parents were rescues. He's my darling little muffin, and he's obsessed with his chew toy. He'd only care about my purse if his chew toy were in it. Oh, I hope you can help me find my bag. It'll be such a relief. I feel like I'm about to explode out of stress. Oh no! Oh, we died again! Okay. A big woofer. Okay, we pet the dog. Okay, grab the toy. We put it into the bag. Go get the bag. Okay, we didn't have to talk to her. Okay, good. We did a good deed. And we didn't have to talk to the gal. How are so many generations of puppy rescues because they didn't want the dog and they went to another gal. A wonderful sight, joyful owner praising pup playing with his toy. Aw. Grab a can of matcha. Oh no. Okay. Oh, nobody wants. No! 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 Mina, don't talk to her. Oh, I see a customer. Okay, deep breath. Don't screw this up. Hello, sir. I'm interested in hearing about these strawberry sodas. I mean, dang it, I already screwed up. This strawberry soda, well, I need to offer it to people. Are you people? People is plural. You're one person. Well, because there aren't any people here, I guess it means I have to talk to you, right? Anyway, the strawberry soda is good, probably. Well, I don't know. I never tried it. I don't know if anyone else has. Nobody seems interested in it. I wonder if that's because I'm doing a bad job. The matcha is a lot more popular, especially since we put a can of it in the bestseller case. No wonder everyone wants to buy it. Everybody wants to buy what everybody wants to buy. Wait a second, I'm completely going off the script. I'm not selling the strawberry soda at all. Dang it, hold on. I need to start over. Hello, sir. I'm interested in hearing about... Oh, no. Oh, no. We're gonna die. Oh, we died. Oh, no. Okay. Back we go. We take the matcha. Oh, no! Okay, put it back there. Okay. It's fine. Guess we forgot to press save and then redirect again. Oh no, Moog. Always press save. Okay, we can get our drink now. Cafe Moog. Thank you so much for the redirect. Oh no, but we still have to talk to you. She doesn't want to talk to them. Okay, wait. We grab that. Oh, but she wants to see what happens if she talks to them. Let's write a good and blow up instead. The girl just has anxiety. This gal has social anxiety. I've met maids like this, I think. Our maids can yap sometimes, though. Oh, but she wants to. Hello, sir. It's a wonderful to see someone with great taste. What makes me know that you have great taste? Why, it's because you love the taste of Friendly Mods canned matcha. You can use this Friendly Mods canned matcha to find other people that have the great taste. And then you can be the friends. Best friends, you can call yourselves the Canheads or Matcha Muchachos. Having people around you with similar interests is the foundation for a happy life. And Friendly Mods canned matcha can be a foundation of that foundation. And that foundation can repel you to stardom. You can even get a celebrity endorsement case for Family Mods canned matcha. So when you give your Matcha Muchacho a can of canned matcha, thank Friendly Mod for your new friend. And we die. What? What? That's still not the case? Oh, we have to go all the way around. Oh, wait, we have to go pick this up. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, wait. She's getting it. But thank you so much for the redirect, Moog. She'll know you will remember to press start again. Like, press save next time. Okay. Put that there. This gal really be avoiding social interactions. Okay, she can't hold. Oh no! Oh crap! She can't hold it. Oh, okay. Wait, no. Grab that. Put that there. Okay. We're playing a demo where we're a giraffe that doesn't want to talk to people. Which, you know what? Understandable. Okay. Welcome. Pop. We're getting the cans. The perfect life not gonna lie. If we talk to somebody, they explode and die. So far? Okay, so we can go grab a can of... No! Oh shit, what? What's this? We all giraffe could bring social anxiety and that's why they don't talk exactly. Maybe that's why. Maybe they do have social anxiety. How do we swap them? Can we carry two at the same time? Oh, we can! Okay. Okay. Go grab. Go have that. Okay, very gal. Then we can go up and grab this one. And then we go and... Yay! Okay. Tea was not drunk. I forgot to buy a straw. Too shy to go back. Oh, no! Oh, that's so sad. She's gonna have... She has a straw. Okay, she could drink some water. You want to chat to people at cons? You feel like you're slow doing so? What stops you? You know, like, is it because you're just worried about they think you're weird? Ow! She's already drinking! You always need to drink more. She always... Oh, she just put the bottle down. Okay. Poor giraffe has T-Rex arms? No, giraffe has this big neck. Big neck. Take a formal picture. Oh no, okay. Oh, definitely not that. Okay. No. Friendly city. Okay. How are we doing this? Okay. Oh, we put that on there? Okay. We get our formal suit. We're too short. Okay. Okay, grab that. Grab this. Grab our outfit. What? idea, new me. Life clicks into place. Oh no! Answer the door! Oh no! They're so precious. It's a really cute game. It's called A Week in the Life of an Asocial Giraffe. It's not out yet. It's a demo right now. Oh, okay. Does she have to? Is there anything she can click on? No. Oh, what is going on? Thank you. Give her the letter. Let's pretend giraffe. Thank you for playing the demo. Oh, it's just a short demo. Oh, that's cute. Now it's begging for a next. Wait, she wants to go back. She wants to go back. She wants to see. She wants to see what happens if you talk to the gal. Baguette? Oh yeah, it is a baguette for a neck. Okay. She wants to see how we explode. How is this gal so antisocial? Poor gal. Hey there, a giraffe, is it? Or is it a giraffe? And this goes to any giraffe that lives here. Haha, this is a little joke, but seriously, it's a fetish to give your mail to another person or a giraffe. Is there another giraffe here? I want to make sure I don't give it to the wrong giraffe. It must be for you that, unless you can push a button to make another giraffe appear. I guess it's pretty important letter. There could be anything left in this letter. Say, if you don't mind, how about opening it? Oh man, I'm just so curious what's inside, just a peek. Oh no. Oh no, poor gal. Okay, we press. The same conversation? Hey there, giraffe! Or is it a giraffe? Is there a letter too? Okay. Oh, remind me, I'm so curious since I have the opportunity to ask you. What's it like having a roommate? Is it as cool as I imagine it is? Do you sometimes get on each other's nerves and push each other's buttons? Or is it nice? Like, they get letters for you and you do nice things for them in return? Like, read your letters to them? People's lives just like letters to me. I just want them to open up so I can see what's inside. Oh. Oh, poor gal. Leave? Is it any... Oh, the gal's left. Okay. That's a really cute game. How long do you think a game like this would be, though? Mailman needs to chill? Mailman is just trying the kind of thing... To be fair, we kind of... It's probably gonna be like, you know, a whole page per day, right? That's really cute. That's freaking... She actually does have a few other demos we could try out too. There's a few other demos she's like downloaded. So we can either play those demos and see how we feel about them, or we yap again. Which one? Mailman trying to smile on mail. It's basically a game when you're just anti-social and you're trying to avoid any conversation. It's like a puzzle. It's a puzzle, click, point, and click. It is really cute. already did yap. But it's gonna be kind of hard to edit out the thumbnail. So maybe we'll do another stream where we try out more demos. So there's a few demos she has out saved right now. We have a demo called Whisper of the House, Inconveni, Tailside that she wants to play at some point. So maybe we will just yap. Honestly, a really cozy game. Oh, she probably should turn it off. There you go. It'll be a game that she probably will get as long as it's not too spendy. If it's really, really spendy, she might not be able to like afford it. But it's a really cute, really wholesomely cute game. She would play it again. Oh. Like Tori wants to yap more. She always wants to yap. She always wants to yap, okay? No, she does need to go to the gym tomorrow and get some groceries. Tomorrow we're making ratna, which is a Thai dish, a Thai gravy noodles. We made it on Bilibili before, but she's not made it on on YouTube stream before. So we're gonna make that. And Mama Taiga also wants somtam, which is like a Thai papaya salad. But Mama Taiga sent her this video of like someone making it with British Swede, and she don't know how she feels about that. But we might make it with British Swede instead. Apparently it's a good alternative? Question mark? A good alternative for it? Yap to the yappening? To be fair, if she couldn't yap, that would have been a 20-minute stream, right? If you think about it. Damn, you buy groceries at the gym? The grocery store is like opposite the gym, okay? Like it's like in the same building. It's like you come out the gym and you can see a grocery store. You made a sausage curry the other day. Like what kind of curry? Like Japanese curry? Or you make like a currywurst curry? Like West Asian curry? British curry? Question mark? Japanese. Oh, did you make using Japanese sausages? These little tiny ones? They're very good, but they're really expensive for what they are. Little sausage gals. Gonna be resting tomorrow. Big plans for Friday. Are you going outside though? You going to a con? You going to a con? Tried cooking Japanese curry a few times. I don't know if you made it properly. It's really, really tasty. It's really easy to make Japanese curry. Like using the curry roll, the little cubes. Usually that's pretty easy like to make. She likes to braise beef into hers. You know, but you couldn't find them. Use caramelized onion sausages and cut them. Oh, that's still so good. The caramelized onion. You should do what you do with that. Is that you pre-caramelize onion, then you like immersion blend it into your curry. Oh, you don't believe in cubes in cooking? You made curry roll from scratch? That's pretty impressive. That must have taken ages. Just a con? Wait, she didn't know the con. She thought like when you were talking about going to a con, she thought it was like in like October or something. Have fun. Make sure you eat. Important. Make sure you eat. It must be a smaller con than MCM though. Same time though. Same time as MCM. It's MCM this week. She's only going for one day. She's only going on Sunday. Because it's expensive. Plus she has tiger duties on Friday. And she would not touch the con on Sundays. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. She's crazy you'd not use curry roll, like curry cubes, when you're cooking Japanese curry. Not even Japanese people do it from scratch. They use it as a base and then they add stuff to it, which is what Tori does. Except for when she does... No, she did it for Fangy's curry. She used a lot of carrots in addition. But Moe on Sunday? Conflicted? Have you not bought your tickets yet? Come to Moe! Come to Moe! Come to Moe! We've been practicing really hard. Like, we've been really practicing, and she thinks that the setlist is gonna be really fun. She thinks it's gonna be a really fun set list. It's a lot, because we only have a 20-minute slot this time, but we managed to fit 9 songs in the 20 minutes. It's very good for our... And Tori's emceeing for all of it, because she was like, okay, she'll just do all the emceeing. Quite a few of us. There's all 8 of us. It'll be fun. She's not sure what to do for the car. Actually, you guys can probably help, but that's gonna be the yap now. Enjoy your EPs. Enjoy your EPs. Sleep well. Thank God for spending time with her. Not seen Rafina perform yet, so that'll be nice. It would be nice. And Ikuyo as well. Ikuyo hasn't performed. They're all very cute. They're very nervous about it. So she hopes you guys are there to cheer them on. There's bits of the song, right? There's bit of the song that she expects everyone to join in going to the con. Because there's a bit that we go, "Kampai!" and you all have to kampai with us. And you have to make sure you kampai with us. Okay? And there's a bit where you go, "Suki, Suki," and you have to shout, "Suki, Suki" back. Chinese, this real girl is back! There we go! Still alive! Welcome, Angelo. Welcome, welcome. He's alive! We were talking about you like 4 or 5 streams ago. We thought you died because you haven't come back and asked if she was real. Rest well. She feels like Maguta may have replied to the wrong gal. Speedy, you're like UK based. Would you ever come to Vexpo? Or like a con? She feels like Vexpo is like a more chiller con. She would never tell people to come to MCM unless Moe was performing. It's so busy. It's so busy. Sorry, you meant to reply to Matulet? No, Magua's tucking you in now, though. Magua's like tucking you in. Dang, you're nice and comfy for bed now. Go to sleep. But you're gonna be having your own fun, though. You're at a con. Is it nearby? Same Delta? Is it like... You always at work, you barely get to Audi? But how about weekend? Do you work 7 days a week? Take a day off. Come to Vexpo. Come to Vexpo. You're the reason, you're like one of the reasons why her menu always has a vegan option. Because there's always one gal. And she doesn't want them to be left out. So she always prepares like a vegan menu so they can have a bit of everything on the menu. Like, even at our normal cafes, we always have a vegan dish in each section. If you ever noticed it, there's a vegan option for drinks. There's a vegan option for the starters. There's a vegan option for the mains, and there's a vegan option for the desserts. Because there are always gals that are, what's the word? There's always gals of dietary stuff. Your pal is hoping to cosplay Coco. Have you guys seen the time that she borrowed her friend's Coco Kiryu cosplay? Her tits were just pouring out. She wondered, is it on Twitter? Wait. This might be from a long time ago. Tits, like, it's a long. This is like 2 or 3 years ago. Coco Kiryu. Did she do... Oh, she doesn't have it. Did she not save it? Got your work schedule? Hell yeah! She planned a community night with Delta's work schedule. You feel like you vaguely remember that. Like, she remembers posting it, but she can't find it. Ah, she found it! Tits! Wait, she'll put it up on the screen. Because, by God, god! She already knew she wasn't gonna fit it, okay? Back when this photo was posted, she was a lot larger, okay? She was like 20 kilos heavier. And she already knew that it was not gonna fit. And her grandpa was like, oh, you should wear it anyway. She was like, are you sure about that? There we go. Oh! Oh, that's gonna be teal. That's gonna be the thumbnail, she bets. But yeah, look. Tits! Bazongas! Massive norks! It did not close on her. It did not close on her. And you know what? The timeline, because she doesn't have the chicken pox yet. She doesn't have a chicken pox scar on her tit. It's scout time. This is a bad time for you to come in, Lappin. Dow! Oh, why is there tit on this side? What'd you come to? She's talking about her Kiryu Coco cosplay because Magu mentioned Kiryu Coco cosplay. We can think of the meme about a single button that's holding a shirt together. Dare to ask, but small top or a bit of both? A bit of both. Because back then, she was like a 36. She's not anymore. She's now lost a lot of weight. Now she's basically patan. Like it's kind of sad. She still has boobage, but it's not as glorious as it was back in the day. Got there, pak, got there, lappin. What? Yeah. You may have never seen them because she always would wear sports bras to hide them in. These numbers mean nothing to you? That's not a UK letter shirt. She knows a gal that's a double J. Made some like a double J. Gal's Tata was big as her head. Tori needs a new live 2D pata model. Listen, do you think there are nipples on this model? This is her patan model. Look at it. She only has sag. She has loose skin underneath this. There is nothing there. Oh, that back must hurt. She got to lie on the boob once, and it was very good. It was very nice. Like it was cushioning heaven, and it was great. If only she could have that. But she likes to dance and jump around, and gravity seems to hurt. But no, it was so soft. It was great. It was beautiful. But she hasn't got herself measured in a while. Her and a few gapaos might go to like a Bravissimo to get herself measured again. She has no idea. She hasn't gone since for like 3 or 4 years. Was it like her chin was just all the fat one too? Ladies that won the golden ticket? Her fat distribution was quite regular, but it definitely went to her boob a lot. Like maybe like 60% was in boobage, and she was like, oh. No. Got measured when you're like 10 and that's it. You probably should go get measured again, Kitty. Like, you probably should get measured again. Cause like, when she got measured, they were like, oh yeah, the back of it must, you can fit 3 fingers like vertically in the bra strap. You don't wear bras? What do you mean you don't wear bras? Does it? This is when you know when she's still not fully patan. Like if she did not wear it, gravity, everybody would just see like the most disgusting perkers coming out when she's wearing a t-shirt. She gets annoyed, like only until COVID. Until COVID hit, she did not wear. Like, she would never not wear a bra. They're small enough that you just don't care. She Why can't that be her? The one thing that she's been annoyed about with all these bra stuff is that because she's lost weight in the last couple of years, her bras don't fit anymore. And if you don't know how expensive bras are, they're like £30 a pop. They're 36 pounds for a good bra. So she just wasted 36 quid. What is she gonna do? To be fair, she's been giving them away to her friends with big tatas. But you know, enough t-shirt bras are great. T-shirt bras can't hold her boobage. So say that now, it doesn't really work because she still has a decent amount. She doesn't really know how to describe them, but her norks are still pretty. They're enough that she still needs to wear a bra to not be judged. Plus, if she tries to chim without a bra on, by God, it's gonna hurt like fuck. There's good donation places. Yeah, donation places do take bras. She has donated to you. Thought your boots were expensive. Bras are so expensive. And like, it's so unnecessarily expensive. She wishes she could wear t-shirt bras and be okay, but if she wore a t-shirt bra, it's just, gravity is not a good word. Gravity is cruel to her. When you have pretty big assets, it's not like the artificial ones when they're like constantly perky, okay? She's old, and two, she's lost weight. So like it's just not it. Bras is where it's at. So bumpy your tits, we're gonna fly. That must like okay. So like you think they're gonna fly off, but if it was Tori, it would hurt to a point where it might rip. You know, like Nox is a funny word. Nox is a very British way of describing tatas, though. You knew a girl in high school was literally concave, like her chest sunk in further than the width of her That's unfortunate. But at the same time, must be so free. Good night, Rancor. Good night. Rest well. Rest lots of sleepies. Good night, and she'll see you at Expo. Or ice cream if you come by before then. Good night. You got the right person this time? Hell yeah. No, because VPN? You girls have VPN. She doesn't have a VPN. She doesn't want to pay for it. But yes, MCM. Does she bother cosplaying before the live? Because like the live's at 2:15, right? And it ends at 2:35. She'll probably have to be ready by like 1:30. And then by the time it ends, and by the time we all say goodbye and yap a bit, it'll be like 3, and there's only 2 hours left of the con. And she thinks it's worth changing. But at the same time, she doesn't really want to be walking in a maid dress all day. What does she do? She could do something with her normal hair, like what character? She could do Mistia again. It'd be something would the alternative be something super casual? Maybe. It might be something like a cute outfit and she walk around with it, but But she'll have to bring that cute outfit. You get her? Like, she should have to bring the outfit. You want to get a pear hat so you can do a Tito pear cosplay? Maybe you should go to both a pear? Like the fruit? Just the hat of the fruit? Are you not going to Love and Deep Safe cosplay for Yiru? Yiru's not drawn Kiri, okay? She's not drawn Kiri, so that Love and Deep Safe cosplay is not happening until she sees a Kiryu Kazuma piece of artwork. Just like the fruit. You know what? Live your life. You should show up to the live, to show up to the performance in a pear hat. Then everybody will know who you are. And then Maguo will be like, ah, yes, that's Maid Senpai. There you are, with the pear hat. What a way to dox yourself. No, this time, it'd be nice this time to perform because now that her face is kind of openly posted, she doesn't have to feel bad for her social media team to like hide her face every time. Pear Senpai, you know what? That's your new name. It's your new name. She don't know what to wear casually. It'll probably be like some sort of J fashion outfit. But at the same time, she finds that's a little bit boring for a con. It's stuff that she normally already wears, you see? Are there rules on live streaming at MCM? There's no rule on live streaming, but like, how the fuck are you gonna get Wi-Fi in there? How are you gonna like get the connection? She can hardly message her friends, yet alone connect onto stream. Like, if you manage, she's pretty sure people do, because she's had a camera shoved in her face before, being like, oh, what did you cosplay? But like, people do live streams. When I was Pokemon Center, it was spotty. It is spotty. You can connect to the Wi-Fi they have, but you have to connect it in the early of the day, or else it just will never connect. Like, it gets to a point where she has to tell her maids to gather at a specific point at a specific time of the day, or else we just will never see each other. Streaming the performance? Don't worry, we will record the performance. Though the full performance is only available for patrons. Don't share the link, obviously. But there will be a super cut on YouTube and stuff. O2 is dead too at XL. She wouldn't touch. Maybe it's because she drives. She'll just drive somewhere else for food. Maybe she'll go to a Toby Carvery. Tori singing, yeah, she's gonna be singing 2 of the songs. She'll be singing in the first song, Happy Happy Morning, and she'll be singing in the Moe's original song, Sweets Katamoe. She's also doing all the MCing. So, good luck to her. She's socially anxious, but you know, it is what it is. There's a lot of nice songs too. She's very excited for the last song. She loves Honeywalk songs, so it's a song called Maid Supremacy. It's a song where we talk about how maids are superior. Important. It's not killer karaoke. It's not killer karaoke. She would love that. But there's probably regulations in the UK about dipping people into a bath of snakes and frogs. They really are superior? Hell yeah, we are. It's gonna be a really cute song. It's a song that she's made so that it works with Top Asia stage as well. It will be filmed, but yeah, if you want to see the full performance, you'd have to go on the Patreon. Which, you know what? It doesn't get advertised enough. That... Because, oh yeah, you can just literally become a member for like 7? It's like one. Is it one? No. It's like $7 or something a month to get all the stuff. Here we go. If you guys want to, you don't have to, obviously. There is a smaller tier as well, but she's not in charge of the Patreon. She lets gals figure that bit out. She sorts out the Patreon event, which probably this year be some sort of creative thing. Kate Skyon, Kate. Welcome. So Kate Mihana, Kate. She'll probably she's trying to think what would be a fun activity. She was thinking crepe cooking too, like a cooking class maybe as well. Yeah, but it's not for Tori. It's for the maid cafe. It's nothing inappropriate or anything. It's just for monthly like videos and support and like pictures and stuff. Ow. Oh, she needs to wee soon. Oh, go. Hydrated. You can always chase cheese wheel down a hill and kill some of us? She'll survive. And plus, cheese wheels are expensive. She found out one of those like Parmesan ones are like... What is it? Like Parmesan ones are like $100, like $1,000 or something for like a Parmesan? That's crazy. Some wild ass shit. What do you mean? Some crazy stuff that's cost that much? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But yeah, she's not sure what to wear. If any guy has any ideas, she needs to pee. Okay, should we end? Because a tire is only $75? That's probably not like Parmigiano Reggiano. Like, that's probably not Parmesan. It's probably just like regular cheese. Oh, she burping. Oh, she burping. She burping from all that. Oof. Big oof. Oh, she needs to loo. Does she just end? Maybe she should just end stream. This is what you did. The stream is ending sooner because you made her go to the loo. You made her go to the loo? Tori got stuff trying to leave from all ends. Listen, after last month's conundrum, she would not mind that. Okay? She's now too scared. Alright, let's see who we can go to over on YouTube and Twitch. We'll go to People Pixie over on Twitch. If you don't know People Pixie, she was the one who made our Moe website. Her name is Danny. She's absolutely lovely. We have rated her to her a few times. Absolutely lovely gal. And we'll go over to Teru over on YouTube because Teru came to us last time. So we'll go over to Teru. It's interesting to see a gal on Twitch streaming onto YouTube as well. It's nice. It makes it easier to like pick a gal to redirect to and stuff too. She'll see you all tomorrow for a cooking stream. We're gonna be cooking some Thai food. She's very excited. She's very excited. She'll see some of you all going to MCM this weekend. So it's okay if you're not around, obviously, because you're at MCM. It makes her happy to know she'll see you all. Bring her Wenzels. Don't actually bring her Wenzels. Good yap. It was a good yap. She did enjoy this yap quite a bit. But also, Speedy, get some days off. Go to a con. It'll be fun. Take some day off. Surely after 6.5 days a week working, you're allowed a week off. Right? Ow, what the fuck, fam? Why? Why'd you throw water? She needs to piss. She needs to wee. She needs to go chot the wee-wee, you know? Like, the gas, the pipe is go. Why are you sitting down now? Get the fuck up. You're about to leave? They locked me in a cupboard full of rubber rats. Wait, that's the wrong thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. She always gets it wrong. You're out the door with the seat. Theft! How dare! Thank God, everyone! Joining this usual autogal. Please give Tori lots of love and please give Danny lots of love too. Thank